Hello and welcome back to a new season of Daytona State Rocket League. Last season, your Falcons became the national champions, beating Wake Tech in the bracket reset in the grand finals. Tonight, in our first match, Daytona plays against Brookdale. New face in the lineup tonight, Buff Sosa makes his return, and I'll see you when the match starts. This series will start shortly. All right, kickoff underway. Solis meets Gilbert in the middle. Ball falls for Lefty. Lefty hits it high, trying to find a double tap, and hits the woodwork. Solis there to clean it up immediately. Daytona picking up where they left off last season, finding an early goal. You know, it's not just Daytona. I feel like in Rocket League overall, it's something about the 4-minute, 52-second mark. You just find a goal in games, you know? Kickoff underway. Buff Sosa. Explosion. Misses the boost. Tries to find a teammate. Solis picks it up. Hit away by Gilbert. Lefty leaves it. Milo to Gilbert. Beats one. Can he beat Buff? Buff clears it away. Lefty tries to find a teammate. Finds Buff. To Solis. Oh, misses it just barely. Lefty puts it back on target. Milo hits it away. Solis back on goal frame. Buff there to clean it up. He can't. Lefty with a shot. A pass actually finds Solis. Hits the woodwork again. Solis hits the woodwork twice. Cleared away by Gilbert. In the corner. Brookdale needs to break this pressure. Buff with a double tap. Can he find Lefty? He can't. Explosion hits it forward. Solis is there to pick it up. Moves it up the field. Gilbert. Ball falls for Buff. Beats one. Has some boost. Let's see what he can do. Explosion clears it up. Lefty leaves it for Solis. Solis takes a small touch. Can't finish it. Explosion to Milo. Into the corner. Lefty there again. Daytona just absorbing the pressure and quickly counterattacking. Gilbert. Buff Sosa wins the 50 though. Little tandemonium here in front of the Brookdale net. Explosion. Lefty. Moves it. Doesn't have the angle though. Gets a good 50. Gilbert off the wall. Buff in the Miku car. Trying to make something happen. Explosion. Past Solis. Lefty there to bail Solis out though. Lefty to Buff with the shot. Cleaned up by Milo. He was an issue last season for Daytona. Continuing his tyranny. Gilbert. Lefty wins the 50 in the midfield. Lefty to Solis. Solis with time and some boost. Explosion. Hits it away. Buff with a big boom. Gilbert hits it away into his own corner. Solis finds Lefty with a shot. And Lefty finds the back of the net. Comfortable lead for Daytona. Beautiful teamwork here. Solis, you can see with the pace of the game so far that Daytona are just trying to find each other. You know, get off the rust. Hoping to two-peat this season. Kickoff underway. Solis meets Gilbert. Gilbert wins it. Gets the boost. Tries to find his team in the middle. They go for a pinch, but it doesn't work. Buff clears it. Solis beats one. Buff can't put it in. Buff hits it into the danger zone. Milo clears it, but the ball falls for Solis. Gilbert hits it off Solis. There's an open net, but Buff gets the save. Ball falls for him again. Can he beat the two defenders? He can't. Gilbert advances it. Has some boost, has some time. Has a teammate in the middle. Can't get it to drop though. Solis. Ball falls. Milo breaks it up. Explosion misses it. Buff plays it slow, regains possession. Doesn't have too much boost, but still is able to advance it. Milo almost with an own goal there. Awkward clear. Lefty. Solis miscalculates it. Buff puts it up. Can't get it there. Solis off the wall. Explosion with the clear. Ball falls for Buff. Taking his time in the corner. Showing off the Miku car. Solace. Can he beat Gilbert? He can't. Gilbert beats 2 Daytona players, but Buff is there to recover. Milo. Solace. Gilbert. Lefty gets it over 1. Lefty's favorite position here, and gets an assist. His name's on the goal explosion, but you got a little bit of help there. Happens. A minute and 1 left. Game 1 looking very comfortable, Daytona. Milo and Buff meet in the middle. Gilbert with the breakaway. Can he find something here for his team? And what a save by Lefty. Lefty moves up the field, flying over midfield. Can't get it above Milo, though. Not enough boost. Solace tries to pitch it for Buff. Can't get it, though. Milo with the shot, but was very weak. Lefty. Gilbert. 50 goes in the favor of Daytona. Lefty. Can he get it to Solace? He can. Ball regained by Solace to Lefty. And Solace mistimes it. Bit of miscommunication with him and Sosa. Lefty cleans it off his own backboard. On the roof now. Tries to find Solace. Daytona looking for some flair here. Gilbert with the clear. Milo. Ball falls for Lefty. Lefty misses it. Gilbert. And what a save by Lefty. How did that not go in? Ball still up. It's going to end here, though. And Daytona take game 1. Good team effort by Daytona. They were just on the gas pedal the entire match. Nothing you can complain about. Lefty, men of the match. 2 goals, 1 assist. Yeah, since Knuckle has stepped away from the team, it seems Solace is trying to take the playmaking role that he did last season. Buff doing well so far, just trying to find his place. 2 newcomers for Daytona as well. They're not playing at the moment, but Ian and Vegas. We might be able to see him in the next match. Game 2 about to be underway. Kickoff underway. Ball falls in the favor of Daytona here. If Solace can get there. Milo hits it off his own backboard to clear it. Lefty beats 1, beats 2. Can Buff finish it? He can't. Buff switching to defending this match. Solace with an early score once again. Daytona setting the pace out of the gate. Gilbert tries to clear, but Solace, right place at the right time. Kickoff underway. Solace wins the kickoff again for Daytona. Solace with a tight shot. Milo with a good save. Lefty. Buff. Lefty keeps it up in the air. Ball falls in the midfield. Can Milo beat Solace? He gets the hit to it. Shooting angle forearm. Lefty hits it away. Solace into the corner. Gilbert misses it. Buff with the fake and squeezes the ball into the bottom left corner. Nice little fake here by Buff. Hits it around the defender and just squeezes it in. Kickoff underway. Fake there by Lefty. Gilbert gets the mid boost. Milo goes up for it with a shot. Buff gets a save. Explosion hits it off Buff. Ball ultimately falls for Solus. Loses it in a 50 with Gilbert. Lefty. Sosa. Lefty again. Hit away by Brookdale. Gilbert on the ball. Can't get around Solus. Gets the bump on Solus. Makes it awkward. Can Milo get a double tap here? He can't. Buff hits it forward. Lefty looming with the shot. Too high. It was a good pass by Buff. He's going to be angry with Lefty about that. Milo can't find Gilbert because he's too far back. Daytona. A little bit of team infighting there. Lefty taking the ball off of Solus's hood. Gilbert gets beat by Buff. Can Buff do something here? And it's a beautiful goal in game 2 for Buff Sosa. Just coddles the ball on the wall, hits it up, and redirects it off the roof past the Brookdale defense. 3-0, 3 minutes, 21 seconds left. Daytona in the lead. Kickoff falls for Solus. Gets the mid boost. Let's see if he can one-up Buff here. No, he can't. He's not like that. That was a negative aura moment, Solus. Lefty. Ball just chilling in the midfield. No one can get control of that. Solus. Gilbert. Into Daytona's corner. Lefty gets the 50. Full tank of boost. Solus already in the air. And the guys in Daytona are just fooling around at this point, but maybe they can make something epic. Lefty. Hit away by Explosion. Milo couldn't get to it. Solus with some space. Buff pre-jumped it. Solus once again has the ball. Puts it up in the air. Lefty can't gain control. Buff, last man, is able to clear. Very solid clear by Buff. Solus in awkward position, and Daytona concede. Good goal by Milo. Way to capitalize on Daytona's mistake there. Milo just squeezes it between Solus and Lefty. Kickoff underway. Buff. Explosion gets the touch, is able to put off Solus. Ball falls for Lefty, though. He likes this. What a save by Milo. Solus regains possession. Explosion in the air. Gets it past one, but he can't get the reset. Very unlucky for Solus. Good job by Brookdale on defense. Milo. Buff. Lefty puts it high. Solus passes it too far. Buff getting a little physical with Milo. Solus hits it down. Gilbert. Lefty. Milo. Hits it towards Gilbert. Gilbert with the shot. Buff with the save. Gilbert once again. Good cross, but no one on the end of it. Solus booms it forward. Explosion hits it down. Gilbert takes control. Solus is so good at this. If you watch the highlights of last season, he just throws himself at the ball and he's able to find these angles and hit right through teams' defenses. 4-1 for Daytona. Kickoff underway. Explosion. Falls for Lefty. Lefty with some space. Gets it over Gilbert, but Milo, Brookdale's star man, just doing enough on defense. And Lefty being a menace in the net. Bumping Explosion out of the way. Leaving an open goal for Solus. Kickoff underway. Solus wins it. Gilbert's on the receiving end of it, though. Gilbert. Can he beat Lefty? Can he do something for his team here? Was able to beat him, but couldn't get it on target. Buff takes it in the air. Gets it under one, but can't get it past the last man. Solus gets bumped out of the corner. Milo gains possession. Solus bumps him back. Lefty goes up. Has a flip reset, but doesn't have much to work with. Milo. Buff. Gilbert. Ball falls for Solis. Gilbert breaks it up. Brookdale on the attack. Lefty with a miss, and Milo going to be pinching himself for missing that open net. Can he make up for it here? Gilbert makes up for it. 5-2. Brookdale find a second goal. Milo with a miss. Explosion able just to put it back into the mix, and Gilbert comes from the defensive position of midfield and is able to find an open net. Kickoff underway. Gilbert wins it. Buff gets the mid boost though. He's able to evade Milo. Solis too fast for Explosion. Gilbert alone here. Buff and Solis fight for the ball on the backboard and ultimately fail. Lefty beats one, beats two, but couldn't find anything. Can Buff find a late goal here? He would have if there was more time. Game 2 goes for Daytona. 5-2. Solis, man of the match this time around. 3 goals on 4 shots. Buff stepping up in this second game. He bags himself a brace, an assist, and a save. Lefty taking the back seat. Got the assist. Doing his job. Game 3 about to be underway. If Daytona win this game, they win the series over Brookdale. Game 3 is underway. Kickoff's underway. Gilbert wins the kickoff. Gets the corner boost. Milo with the shot early on, and Brookdale strike first. Milo, good shot off of Gilbert's kickoff. Buff just out of position there. Couldn't get any boost, and Milo just had an open net. Well, Solis was there. A little bit of mismanagement by him, but Daytona is still relatively comfortable. Gilbert, lefty, gains possession in his own corner, has some boost. Can he find a teammate? Milo breaks it up in the air. Gilbert meets Solis in the air. Buff with some room here. Milo able to clear it away. Falls for Solis. Milo hits it away again. Lefty tries to hit a redirect. Doesn't get a good second touch though. Buff. Milo puts it high. A little too wide though. Lefty puts it in a dangerous area. He's able to make up for it though. Explosion hits it up. Buff breaks it up. Lefty with a good pass, but Solis just a little bit too far away. Solis and Lefty are on the same wavelength, but the amp is a little different between them. Buff beats Gilbert. Lefty able to get the pass, but Gilbert gets a critical touch to hit it away. Lefty, can he find a shot here? Too high. Buff, can he find a pass here? Beats one. Explosion hits it away. Solis keeping the pressure up. Gilbert finally hits it away, but he doesn't have any boost. So Daytona recover here. Solis. Explosion. Solis. Ball high in the air. Lefty can't reach it. Milo. Lefty hits it away from Buff. Little miscommunication, and it's an open net there, and Daytona find themselves 2-0 down. A little bit of miscommunication between Lefty and Buff. Lefty just too amped at the moment. Might be angry because Solis is not getting the other end of his passes. Kickoff underway. Daytona down 2-0. Kickoff, explosion, Solis, open net, but it just goes wide. Gilbert, lefty, able to be Milo. Gilbert sort of clears it. Buff puts it back in a dangerous area. Milo. Explosion and Milo double commit. Solis gets it broken up by Gilbert. Solis, if he can just shoot it, can't. Gilbert's there. Lefty. Ball falls for Milo. Has some space. Can't beat Solis, though. Explosion is there, though. Ball hit across field. Little latency. Lefty to Solis. To lefty. A little bit of tiki-taka. Milo hits it away. Buff. Awkward hit by him. Lefty with a shot, and easy goal for Solis. Finally, that pass connects. Solis overran it just a little bit there as well, but he was able to recover it, fortunately. And Solis finds one back for Daytona. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. Kickoff underway. Solis sporting the only octane on the field at the moment. Lefty can't get the shot. Cleared away by explosion. Gilbert to Buff. Solis beats one. Doesn't have boost though. Goes for a pinch. Milo hits it high. Beats lefty. If a teammate can get there, it's open net. Lefty. Explosion hits it down, but Solis is the recipient. Ball high. Buff gets a touch. Ball falls for lefty, and he's just able to place it over Milo. 2-2. Daytona tie the game. Buff. Ball just touches Gilbert a little bit, so maybe that just was able to find lefty there. Kickoff underway. Falls for Gilbert. Hits it towards explosion, but Buff intercepts the pass. Doesn't get a good touch on the wall, though. Solis tries to aid him. Milo. Buff picks it up. Gets a full tank. Milo breaks it up. Lefty. Gilbert. Can Gilbert find a teammate? And hits off Gilbert last. Brookdale get the lead once again. Let's see what happened. Squeezes off Explosion and Gilbert, and Brookdale regain the lead. Lefty sporting a anodized Navy Fennec. Got to see it up close there. Solis. Milo. Solis also sporting a new decal. I'm used to his green car. Now he's in purple. Buff. Gilbert. Ooh. Hits the woodwork there. Buff. Solis. Can he get a goal here for Daytona? Milo's able to clear it away. 30 seconds left here. Lefty to Solis. Buff's too far away to get it. Milo able to clear it away for his team. Buff. Gilbert breaks it up. Solis beats two. Solis one-on-one here. Puts it too high. Lefty off the woodwork. And Daytona can't squeeze it in. 10 seconds. Buff hits it high. Solis on the other end. Can he find a goal? He can't. And Milo hits it away. Daytona need to keep it up to keep it alive. Buff can't get the psycho. Solis. Lefty's able to keep it up, though. Not too much boost. Gets the flip reset. And Daytona drop game 3. Brookdale able to bounce back. Cylinders weren't firing for Daytona in the first couple minutes. Brookdale strike back later on in the game, and game 3 goes in favor of Brookdale. It seems like Brookdale have got their starting man back. Pingu joins the series in Game 4. Can he be the difference for Brookdale? Kickoff underway. Goes in the favor of Brookdale. Milo with some boost. Buff, very unfortunate there. Milo able to put it in the back of the net. Unlucky touch. Own goal by Buff Sosa. Brookdale lead 1-0. Solis wins the kickoff. Buff being a pest for Pingu. Solis is towards goal. Gilbert hits it away. Lefty. Pingu. Buff. Milo and Lefty get a 50. Ball ends up in Solis's hood. Pingu clears off the backboard. Buff goes up for it. Milo clears it away. Solis. Pingu. Buff on the wall. Let's see if he can do something. Puts it towards goal. Gilbert's there, though. Lefty, no boost, but he was able to hit it away. Gilbert. Little boost for him. Solis. Solis gets a second touch. Pingu's there. Buff. Pingu. 50 falls for Brookdale. Gilbert takes it. Can he do it by himself? Can Milo get a shot here? Buff with a good save. Buff, no boost. Gilbert hits it on. Solis puts it wide. Solis. Once again, shot goes a little too wide. Buff, his shot goes a little too high. Tries to get the double touch, but he can't finish it. Solis, lone man back. A little awkward for him, but he's able to clear the ball away. Lefty to Buff. Gilbert clears it for Brookdale. Good shot there by Milo. Just goes wide. Lefty, lone man back with no boost. Finally gets some boost. Pingu misses it. Gilbert, last line of defense for Brookdale. Buff. Lefty with a shot, and Daytona find a tying goal. Buff hits off the corner, leaves it, looking for a teammate, goes for the bump. Lefty reading that and strikes one back for Daytona. Kickoff underway. Solis gets it cleanly, gets the boost, tries to squeeze it in, but it's a good save by Gilbert, clearing his front post. Lefty to Solis, and Daytona soaring in Game 5 now. I mean, Game 4. Oops. Lefty puts it high. Solis comes in with so much speed, just catches Milo off guard. Kickoff underway. Pingu. Solis. A little awkward here for Brookdale. Lefty capitalizes on that. I don't know what was up with Daytona in Game 3, but they are certainly back now. Lefty doing what Solis did in the previous goal, just swooping in. The chemistry between those two is immaculate. Buff on the kickoff. Goes in the favor of Brookdale. Pingu doesn't have any boost. Awkward here for Lefty, and Gilbert is able to break his ankles and find the back of the net. Little boost, cut him off. Little touch over Lefty, and it's 3-2. Brookdale not going away. Kickoff underway. Kickoff goes in the favor of Daytona here. Solis with some boost and a shot. Ball falls for Lefty with a shot. Good save by Gilbert. Pingu able to hit it away. Solis regains it in his own corner. Takes it up slowly. Couldn't control it though. Gilbert, 2 stops in the midfield. Lefty puts it high. Solis, so clean, but just once again hits the post. Milo. Can Brookdale do something here? Solis hits it over Pingu. Solus leaves it for Lefty. Let's see what these two can do. Lefty hits it high, but Milo able to break it up. Milo. Demo's buff, and it's an open net. Milo coming through for Brookdale. Solus wasn't expecting that, so he went for the boost in the corner, and Brookdale tied up 3-3. Kickoff underway. Buff there for the kickoff, but can't do much with it. Lefty puts it high off the wall. Solus places the ball perfectly, and Daytona regain control almost immediately. Lefty just makes it awkward for Brookdale's defense. Solus takes his time, sees Milo cheating on the back post, and just shoots it. Kickoff underway. Milo wins this one for Brookdale. Gets the boost from Lefty, but Lefty already has a full tank. Lefty flying through the sky. Pingu breaks it up. Buff to Lefty. Good defense by Milo. Solus into the corner. Keeps it up. Buff goes up. Gets hit away. Lefty. Pingu. Solus with a shot. Can't put it in. Brookdale on a breakaway. Sosa hinders them. Buff to Solus on the corner. Gilbert breaks it up. Takes it by himself. And balls back to Lefty. Tries to find Solus, but he couldn't. Now Milo's on the break. Buff breaks it up again. Good pass by Milo. Gilbert's up, and he's there, and he misses it. You can't afford to miss that. Buff. And somehow, Brookdale being a thorn in Daytona's side. Pandemonium on the back line for Daytona. And Pingu with the striker's bounce. 4-4, 30 seconds left here. Gilbert wins the kickoff, gets the mid boost. Ball falls for Buff. Pingu puts in a dangerous area. Lefty breaks it up. Lefty misses the ball, but Buff is there to clean it up. Milo. Solus. 50 lengths for Lefty. Good shot, but Gilbert is there to clear it off the goal line. Buff regains possession. Milo with a good 50. Solus hits it past one. Lefty keeps it up. It's a good shot, but it's too wide, and we go into overtime. Can Brookdale steal this game 4 here? Gilbert. Solus. Can't find a teammate. Pingu hits it away. Lefty able to break up Milo's counter. Gilbert on the wall. Solus hits it high. This is looking dangerous. Solus, and what a save by Milo, and Buff puts it in. Buff Sosa wins it for Daytona here in game 4. Solus, Lefty, read where the ball was going. They communicated. Solus said, hey, I don't have any boost. And ball went up, and Buff was able to put it in the back of the net. Good series by Daytona. A little slow in game 3, but they were ultimately able to bounce back pretty comfortably. Our second series will start in a little bit, so stay tuned. All right, we're back. Our second series against GTCC will be underway very shortly. Two new faces in the Daytona lineup, Yusuf Bagel and Not Vegas. Kickoff underway. Vegas wins the kickoff. Hit away by Dax. Dax beats one. Sosa in the backfield. Hits it high. Off the backboard. Can't get the double touch though. Vegas flies in. Can't get the redirect though. Dax loses control of the ball. Hit away by Buff. Dax to Bagel. Vegas gains control. Hits it high. Can he find a teammate? Dax does enough to hit it away. Brad upfield. Can't beat Buff. Vegas, no boost. Dax hits it down for Bread. Bagel breaks it up. Loose ball. Bread hits it out of Buff Sosa's path. Dax hits it up. Bagel misses the ball off the backboard. Buff misses the ball off the backboard, and Daytona concede. 1-0 GTCC. Little defensive mishap for Daytona there. Bread just finds the open net. Kickoff underway. Vegas is there, has the space. Dax steals it off of Vegas. Bagel. Buff with a shot. Good save by Bread. GTCC gain control. Bagel. Astro. Dax booms it towards the net. A little too wide. Dax tries to get a second shot. Couldn't get enough power though. Buff. Bread gains control. Dax makes it awkward. Bagel able to defend. Vegas. Bread with the 50, looming ball. Both Daytona defenders miss again. 2-0 down. GTCC find 2 goals. A little bit of miscommunication there. Kickoff underway. Goes in the favor of GTCC. Bread. Bagel beats Dax. Astro's back though. Vegas gets the 50. Bread. Buff. Let's see what he can do here. It's over Dax. Bagel. Dax able to clear it. Vegas. Some space. Can he find Bagel? Bagel can't redirect it in. Hints of something good for Daytona. Bread to Dax. Buff. Vegas. Astro with the 50. Falls for Dax. Shot there. Bagel. Good clear. Bagel. Vegas. Demos Bread. Buff with a shot. Vegas tries to demo off the wall, but it's cleared away by Dax. Buff with a boom. Bread lone man back. Buff. Can he find Vegas? Can Daytona squeeze it in? They can't. Dax with some space here and some boost. Vegas does enough to hit it away. Bread back into the corner. Bagel with a clear. Bread. Bagel. No one there for him though. Vegas picks it up. Dax with a good clear. Ball falls for Bagel. On his own backboard. A little bit of awkward here for Daytona. Buff. Vegas. Dax. Dax beats Bagel. Can he find Bread? Buff able to clear it away. Vegas had an opportunity to shoot from deep, but wasn't able to find the ball. Bagel to Buff. Daytona needs something here. Dax hits it away. Vegas. Can he beat Astro? Can someone put it in? Buff finds the back of the net for Daytona. We can see the chemistry between these three guys. It's a little awkward on defense, but they know what to do on offense. Just got to find the goal. Kickoff underway. 1 minute left for Daytona. Buff, can you find something on the kickoff here? Can you beat Dax? Dax is enough. Vegas takes into the corner. Bagel's there. Can he redirect this in? And he can. 2-2. Vegas called Buff off the ball, saw Bagel, and Bagel hits a bar down over Dax. 2-2, 48 seconds left. Kickoff underway. Kickoff in the favor of Bagel. Dax makes awkward. Open net for Vegas, and Daytona out of nowhere in a span of 20 seconds take the lead. GTCC just committed too much there on the kickoff. Vegas open net. Kickoff underway again. This time it falls for Bread. Bagel with a good pinch. Dax with some boost and possession. Decides to bang it. Vegas breaks it up. Falls for Bread. Takes in Daytona's corner. Bread. Ooh. Awkward moment there for both teams. Vegas. Dax breaks it up. Bagel. In the air. Gets it past Astro. Vegas with a shot. Beats Dax, but it hits the bar. Buff. Can't beat Bread. Bagel takes it slow. Running out of boost. Can Vegas find a shot? It was awkward, but Daytona take game one. These three need to work on their defensive chemistry. 2 open goals provided by misses. But in a span of 25 seconds, Daytona find 3 goals in the last minute. And game one goes to Daytona. Game 2 lining up. Vegas on kickoff duty. Kickoff underway. Ball falls for Bagel in a good position. Has a lot of boost. Doesn't have any teammates though. Beats Dax. Bread. Buff. 50 falls for Astro. Moves it up to Dax. Can't gain position. Possession, I mean. Bread. Vegas with an easy claim on his backboard. Bread making it awkward for Daytona. Bagel moves it forward. Dax gains it in the midfield. Buff breaks it up. Bread's there. Bread again. Can he find a teammate? He finds Bagel. Dax back in net. Hits it to his own corner. Vegas, the recipient. Buff with a shot attempt. Takes it slow. Can't beat Bread on the backboard. Bagel. Astro. Bagel to Vegas. Dax beats him to it. Bagel regains possession. Buff regains possession of the ball. Astro. Bagel hits it away. Bagel. 2 misses from both teams in midfield. Bagel on the backboard. Buff. Buff gets beat by Bread, but gets a touch to it. Ball falls for Dax. Takes it off the wall. Vegas breaks it up. Double commit by Daytona. Vegas hits it close. Tries to find Buff, but he can't. Bread gets beat to the ball by Abusive. Vegas. Can he find a teammate? He can't. Bagel to Dax. Buff. Let's see what he's got. Can't get the flip reset to go down. Vegas hits it past Dax. Bagel keeps it up, but Buff is too far away. Very slow for both teams in this game too. Bread beats one, but Vegas there. No, Astro beats one. Bagel hits it back the other way. Dax down to Bagel. Let's see if he can do something here. Beats Bread, looming ball. No one there to clean it up. Vegas. Awkward for GTCC. Buff tries to place it, but Bread's in the way. Buff gets hit away by Astro. Dak broken up by Vegas. Good positioning here. Can he pinch it off the ground? He can't. Bread hits it away. Buff over Astro. Can he squeeze it in? He can't. Vegas opting to take it slow. Gets a flick past Astro, and Daytona strike first in game two. Very slow from both teams, but seems to be working for Daytona. Simple flick from Vegas. Kickoff underway. Daytona win the kickoff. Dax gets the boost though. Bagel goes for the bump. Can't get it. Buff. Astro. Buff breaks it up. Vegas is under him, but Brett gets there first. Bagel. Astro. Bagel with a shot. It was very wide. Vegas with a shot. Dax, good reaction save. Buff's looming, and he finds the back of the net. Buff taking on the role that Lefty and Solis would have filled in this series, being the man. 2-0 for Daytona in this game two. Kickoff. Vegas wins it. Astro beats Bagel though. Dax. Buff to Astro. Buff. Can he beat Brad? He can't. Very awkward pinch off of Bagel's car, but it goes wide, fortunately for Daytona. Power cross to Brad, but he could have put it in. Vegas. Let's see what he can do. Air dribble, and Vegas finds the back of the net. Surely that's it in this game two. Just a simple air dribble, no flare. Gets it past Dax with no boost on the near post. And Bread was just a little too far away on the back. 3-0 to Daytona. Kickoff. Ball in the midfield. Bread gets first touch to it. Vegas. Buff able to beat Astro. Dax finally gets some boost. Awkward position, and Vegas gets the better of them. Vegas finding his footing here in game two. Dax left a little awkward, got the boost, but had to drive off the wall. Left an easy tap in for Vegas. Kickoff. 250s, leave the ball in midfield. No boost here. Let's see if Buff gets a fake, but can't beat Dax. Vegas. Bagel hits it away. Astro leaves it with Bread. Bread goes up, beats one. Can't regain possession though. Buff hits it away. Dax hits it back down. Bagel. Astro goes up. Bread tries to find a man in midfield. Dax is flying. Buff is there to clean it up though. Dax. Buff. Vegas. Buff again. Can Bagel find a goal? He finds the near post instead. 1 second left. Daytona win game two. Daytona bounce back. Didn't make any mistakes on defense this time around, which led to a comfortable win against GCCC in game two. 1 game away from taking the series. If Daytona win this game, they win the second series tonight against GTCC. GTCC fighting for another game. Seems like we'll have to wait a little bit more. Game 3 underway. Kickoff underway. Bagel hits it towards the net. Dax, the recipient. Ball falls for Buff. Astro breaks it up. Ball falls for Sosa. My mistake. Vegas beats Astro. A little awkward here for Daytona. Bread. Bagel with a shot. Dak with no boost, able to save it. Bread broken up by Vegas. Bagel. Astro. Dax is up. Sosa on the backboard. Takes one touch. Can he beat Bread? He can't. Bread uses all his boost there. Bagel hits it towards the midfield. Dax. Vegas hits it high. Astro hits it away. Vegas not quite able to redirect into the net. Bread. Vegas keeping it in a dangerous area for GTCC. Bagel goes up. Can someone get there? Vegas hits it over Astro. 1-0 Daytona. Vegas, the man stepping up in this series. Kickoff underway. Sosa. Oops. Vegas. Beats 2. Bagel bagging a goal finally for Daytona. Big moment for him. Vegas touches it over 2 GTCC defenders, and Bagel with the easiest tap-in you'll ever see. Kickoff underway. Bread gets the better of Bagel. It's kind of a funny statement there. Astro. Bread lets it fly. Bagel hits it away. Gets the 50. Vegas gets bumped in the backfield, which gives Dax the opportunity. Maybe he could have put that in if he got it. Didn't have enough control. Bagel didn't have enough boost. Leads to his painful death in midfield. Dax. Vegas. Vegas, no boost. Hits it over Bread. Astro left in an awkward position. Bagel, no power behind his shot. Sosa lifts it up. Dax. Vegas beats 1. Can he beat 2? Gets a good 50. Sosa gets demoed. Bagel on cleanup duty. Vegas misses the ball. Bread has possession. Hit away. Bagel. Can he find Vegas? Dax being the man for GTCC, both on offense and defense. Doesn't have any boost here though, so Sosa wins the 50, but it falls for Astro. Bread. Vegas. Bagel with some boost up front. Vegas can't get it past Dax, though. Astro. Sosa. Off the backboard. Leaves it for Bagel. And Bagel bags a brace. Little defensive mishap there by GTCC. Dax left it for Astro, but Astro didn't have any boost. Buff finds the assist by hitting off the backboard, and Bagel puts it in. Bagel with a shot. Bread with a great save. Full extend there. Sosa goes up. Can't get the double touch. Vegas, can he find his goal? Bagel denied by Bread. Battle of the carbs here in game 3. Sosa. Dax. Can he get it past Sosa? Can he find Bread? Sosa and Bagel hit it away. Vegas cleans it up for Daytona. Bagel gains possession. Almost gives up a position for Bread there. Astro beats one. All falls for Bread. Vegas can't do much. 50 falls for Bagel. Astro to Sosa. Let's see what he can do. He doesn't have much boost, but he has the momentum. Bread breaks it up. Demo by Vegas in the net. Can Sosa find a teammate? He can't. Sosa taking his time. Open net here. Vegas can get on the end of it. Astro having a hard time on the backboard. Vegas taking his time. Tries to find Sosa. Hit away by Bread. Bread hits Bagel. Bagel gets hit by Dax. Sosa. Is that enough? Astro with a good save. Dax. Has to beat Buff. Sosa able to turn it around. Astro regains possession and a full tank. Tries to find Dax. It's a little too slow, and Vegas there to punish. This is the speed these guys can play at. Just took him a game or two to get up to it. Kickoff underway. Pretty over here in this series. Bagel just has to waste time now. Misses the ball anyway. Vegas. And as soon as it hits the ground, that'll be wraps for this match week. And Daytona win the second series of the night. It was a nice outing for Daytona. We saw the main guys in game 1. Game 2, we saw the guys come off the bench. A little awkward, but they did their job. They're good enough to compete. Things are looking good for Daytona. Hopefully this is the start of something good. A two-peat maybe. I'm Cyan. I'm your caster. I'll catch you around next time.